I am wholly whole. I am holy. I am whole. I am holy and I am whole. So allow yourself to continue to declare your holiness, your wholeness. Releasing with any future exhalations, releasing through the pores of your skin, releasing through the soles of your feet to Gaia Mother Earth to recycle, repurpose, refresh, restore, make new. Anything that is a lower frequency, you no longer need to carry it once you leave this space. Bless and release. We bless and release. Bless and release. Just allow for the heart space to fill with gratitude with our next inhalation. Gratitude for all healings and transformation. Gratitude for all demonstrations and manifestations for our highest individual and for our collective best good. Again, we affirm our holiness and wholeness and allow all healing and divine alignment to take place with ease and with grace. And with our exhalations, inviting you to come back to the physical. You may want to slide your feet against the floor, making sure if you're sitting you can feel, or if you're standing, feel the floor support you, feel the earth support you. You may want to tap the fingertips together as we bring our awareness back to the physical. And when you're ready and in your own time, just gently allow for the outer eyelids, if they're not already open, to simply open. Become aware of the sanctuary, one another, the temperature. And with the grateful heart, just allow for the blessings to continue so that all who now enter the sanctuary space are in a field of plenitude, a field that's a healing field that allows for healing to take place with ease and with grace. Some will call it a miracle. In spirit, it is ordinary. And this concludes the meditation portion of today's service. Coming all the way back, fully recharged, refreshed, reinvigorated, made new. Blessings to all of you watching remotely, all those who are here in person, live in the sanctuary space. This concludes the meditation portion of today's service. Namaste.
Think of the person next to you. Think God loves you and I love you too. Feel that love in the sanctuary. mind. Repeat after me. We come together. Come together. We come together. In the name of love. Look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you.
Recognize the God in you.
Feel that love in the sanctuary. Repeat after me. We come together.
Come together.
Come together.
Come together.
Come together.
Come together.
In the name of love. Come together.
Come together.
Come together.
Together.
Come together.
Come together in the name of love.
From every walk of life, every creed and color, in kinship we unite, in honor of the love of each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, Namaste, I bow to you.
Namaste, I bow to you.
Feel that love in the sanctuary. And lift your voice, repeat after me. Come together.
Come together.
Come together.
Come together.
Come together.
Come together in the name of love.
Come together.
Come together.
Come together.
Come together.
Come together.
Come together in the name of love.
Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are
Love, we are one big family.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound, 'cause here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound, 'cause here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound like hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet now. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. And my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome. I'm in the right place just where you're supposed to be. And my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome. My soul is a welcome here. 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 I said, my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is a welcome here. I said, your soul is welcome here. And your soul is a welcome. And my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. Getting the message loud and clear. Getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Here's Holly.
Good morning, everyone. Hi. And welcome to our spiritual center here in Redlands, California. Thank you to everyone joining us live in our beautiful sanctuary and those who follow us on Facebook Live and watch remotely on YouTube. My name is Holly, and it is truly an honor and a privilege to welcome you to our Sunday celebration service. We are a New Thought spiritual community, and all-inclusive to all spiritual truths from all the world's religious traditions and spiritual paths. We focus on the philosophy of science of mind, which was developed in the early 20th century by writer and lecturer Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes, who developed a fresh new way for us to look at ourselves and how we fit into our world. We honor all people from every background, all races, sexual orientations, gender expressions, and spiritual paths. No matter who you are or where you are in your journey of faith, you are always welcome here. If you are with us for the first time, please raise your hand and allow us to properly greet you. Okay, I know there's new people here. We are delighted, just kidding. We are delighted to have you all with us today. A gentle reminder, please silence your cell phones and place them safely away so you may participate more fully. Thank you.
Thank you, Holly.
Thank you, Holly. You're welcome.
This is going to be our centering song for today. Joy fills every cell of my body. Every cell is alive with love. I relax into the healing process. I allow spirit to do what it does. Peace fills every cell of my body. Every cell is alive with love. I relax into the healing process. I allow spirit to do what it does. every cell of my body. Every cell is alive with love. I relax into the healing process. I allow spirit to do what it does. Joy fills every cell of my body. Every cell is alive with love. I relax into the healing process. I allow spirit to do what it does. I allow spirit to do what it does. I allow spirit to do what it does.
So I invite us to breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And with our exhalation, release and surrender all that does not match, all that is divine, just let it go. Let it go through the soles of your feet, let it go through the pores of your skin. Let it go through your Go through your breathing, let it go through the pores of your skin, let it go through the soles of your feet to be refreshed, repurposed, restored, made new. Again, we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath, and bless and release, bless and release, bless and release all that it took to be here in this present moment. All that no longer serves you for your highest and best good, I'm inviting you to let it disintegrate, see it dissolve. Whether it's known or unknown, labeled or unlabeled, if it no longer serves you, you no longer need to carry it when you leave this place and space. Become lighter. Lose the spiritual dead weight that no longer feeds you for your highest and best good. Just release, bless and release, bless and release, bless and release. And as we return to our normal breathing pattern, we're reminded that all that is divine, all that is sacred, all that is holy is always nearer to us than our breathing, closer to us than our very own hands and feet. That right where we are, Spirit is. Right where we are, God is. That we are Spirit and God in form and in flesh, and having its full sway in, through, and as me, in, through, and as you. And I just know that right where you are, God is. Right where you are, Spirit lives. And if you believe that, just declare it and affirm it. Even in this prayer, just say, right where I am, God is. Right where I am, Spirit lives. Right where I am, universal intelligence dwells. This is the truth. And I just see that all of your individual and all of our collective highest and best good is being met right here, right now. It's an infinite stream of source energy that's ours to accept and declare and proclaim and affirm. And so I'm inviting you this day to scoop into the good with both hands, without a thimble, but both hands, all hands, knowing that it is Spirit's good pleasure to grant you the kingdom. It is always within you for your willingness to accept it, affirm it, declare it, and allow it. So this day, I'm inviting you to consider inviting more of Spirit, inviting more of God, inviting more of good, inviting more of universal intelligence to have its full sway in, through, and as your very life. All you have to do is proclaim it and allow it and affirm it. Be willing to receive it. Be a good receptor. Are you a divine receptor this day? Just say, I am, if you are. I am. I am. You're a magnet for your highest and best good. That's what I'm seeing and knowing and proclaiming right here, right now, for each of us within the sound of my voice. Just say out loud, I am indeed a magnet for my highest and best good. It will not skip me. That's all we need. Then the ushers can come forth and we can all go about our day. And so as we always do, we pray about everybody who's called our prayer ministries. We start by saying our own names out loud. Brother Mark, say those names that you know you hold in your heart about prayer this day. See them whole, complete, perfect, nothing missing, lacking, needing, or wanting. Continue to say the names out loud. Ed, where Ed is, God is. Bonnie. Barbara. Bob. Gabe. Chitjian family, Akmachin family, Gomez family, Handy family, the new dogs. Alec. Izzy. Gigi. Derek. Continue to see Derek's shoulder healing with ease and grace. Continue to see my nephew Alec as he finds a new career or continues his other career in a new form, in a new way. See Bonnie as whole, complete, and perfect, nothing missing, lacking, needing, nor wanting. See Bob continued in his wholeness and perfection, with the goodness and grace and mercy and joy. See Barbara as whole, complete, perfect, nothing missing, lacking, needing, nor wanting. See only goodness and grace and divine white light and radiant love intelligence fill the body temple, every organ, action, function, cell, and fiber of the being, and easily eradicate anything lower and lesser. If it no longer serves, it has no power. I see it vanquished, eviscerated, evaporated back to the no-thingness from which it came. See that together with me. Bless our family units. Bless our church family. Bless the congregation. We bless our board. Now we take our blessings through the double doors and through the rooftop of the sanctuary to the city. We're going to find the highest idea of peace within us before we can offer it to another. And as we do every week, we offer peace. We connect to the peace that's being prayed about, spoken about in every church, synagogue, temple, mosque, study group. Connect to that in trillions and trillions of units of energy about peace. We take it through the city. We take it on all the freeways in every direction simultaneously. Since God is omnipresence, it's everywhere present all at the same time. We take it through the seas and the stars and the galaxies. We certainly take it to all areas in struggle, conflict, and strife. Take it to the Middle East. Surround every city, village, and town in Ukraine, border to border, north to south, east to west, with the hermetic peace shield where only peace may pass it. See it in Sudan, see it in Armenia, see it in all areas in conflict, struggle, and strife. Peace. If you know how to say the word peace in any other languages, say it out loud in the sanctuary space. We stand on this rock of truth and knowing. We call for world leaders to change their minds and policy positions affirmatively toward and for peace right here, right now, with no delay and no explanation, wanted nor needed. And stand with me on this rock of truth and knowing till we feel it in our bones. We will feel the peace that was sung about, that the flute played about, that Gilman sang about. We will feel the peace because it's our birthright. I believe it's the birthright of all sentient beings, but we must also work toward it by allowing it, by declaring it, by proclaiming it, and even demanding peace. And so I bless the service as it continues to unfold. Each person here, we bless David, who comes back after many years. He told me earlier he built the fence in between the church parking lot and the neighboring house, so we welcome him back. We bless each person watching remotely. Know that you found us right on time. Every time, there are no mistakes in God. And as I prepared to come here today, I listened to a Ricky Byers song again. It all fades into God. So remember, as we heal, it all fades into goodness. It all fades into universal intelligence. It all fades into spirit. It all fades into God. And so what I know is that Spirit knows the last word of every prayer even before we start to utter it. Spirit even knows the prayers that we can't speak out loud because we're on our knees in pain. And I'm going to name them all good and very good. I know that the universe only answers yes, yes. You are the beloved in whom I am well pleased. Just say that for yourself this day. I need to hear you say for me, I am the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. The musicians always ask,
Are you?
I am the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. This is the truth. This is the truth. This is the truth. So with the joy-filled, grateful heart, I let it be and invite you to say together with me, and so it is. Ashe and amen. Holly, our board vice president and secretary, is coming up with the reading. And I selected it, and it's a little longer than the last reading. The last reading was like 7 lines. Al goes, it's over. And our reading today is 5 type pages, but they're not small font.
So this is a story about you having a conversation with you or your higher mind. Words by Thalia Hunter. And if you were to picture the highest, most beautiful version of yourself that you can ever imagine, and imagine meeting them for tea, you might think the words they tell you might be critical or scolding in nature about all of your shortcomings, all of the mistakes you believe you have made, and all of the ways you are not yet who you wish to be or where you wish to be in life. But they would embrace you and whisper, I am you. You are already all that you wish to be. It is simply about letting go of all that you falsely mistook for being you. Like a rose that is slowly unfolding, your beauty, wonder, and magnificence is simply in the process of emerging, bringing more of what was always within into the world. You are never defined by your past mistakes, as they define your learning and your evolution. And you are never defined by your past circumstances, as they define where you temporarily are, not who you are. It is not a question of how beautiful or valuable you are. This was never the question. It is simply a matter of how much will you allow your beauty to be expressed with the world. And they may slowly whisper, have you been focusing too much on where you are rather than who you are? And who you once were rather than who you now wish to be? Looking around you at what surrounds you as though it has permission to tell you who you must be. The same self that you wish to be, the most loving, generous, kind, compassionate version of yourself, you may be in all circumstances of your life, in whatever capacity you can. You do not have to wait for your life to appear most beautiful to be beautiful. And the world becomes more beautiful when you see beauty as not only a temporary appearance of life, but as a way of being. You are the beauty that you are seeking. The beauty that you are seeking is the beauty that you misplaced. The beauty that you are seeking is the beauty that is you, that you misplaced outside of you, when all along it was the beauty that you were bringing. In case you forgot, you are the love that you seek. You are the beauty that you so desperately wish to find. It is not only that your circumstances must be beautiful for you to be beautiful. You can be the most beautiful version of yourself at every stage of your unfolding and in every circumstance of your life. When your circumstances appear less beautiful, this is an invitation for you to be the beauty that you are wishing to seek and to find in the world. And in being beautiful, it matters far less whether or not the world seems beautiful, as beauty is not something that you must find, but who you are being. And as you sit face to face with your own reflection, they may whisper, "I'm sorry the world ever made you believe your worth was something that you must search for outside of you," when it is your presence that makes it a more beautiful world. As you progress in life, it is not that you are more or less lovable. It is simply that you are one step closer to untangling the illusion that you are not enough to be loved. And then you may remember that it is simply a conversation between the two parts of yourself, the self that is looking to be loved and the self that knows already that they are loved. Words by Thalia Hunter.
Nice. Now we're going to have a song by our own, written by our own Al Yankee.
There's a lot of, whoa. Rescue me, I'm at the bottom of the well. A lot of beauty in that. Do we always feel beautiful? Maybe. Sometimes we need to remind, do we? Do we sometimes need to remind ourselves? So this song is it's kind of a series of affirmations that actually comes across, if you know, in a very superficial way, as kind of a laundry list of affirmations. But let me ask you this: have you ever felt left out in the cold, uncomfortable? Okay. Have you ever felt the hot anxiety of panic? Have you ever felt disoriented and out of focus? Have you ever felt like you're not enough, like you don't have what it takes? Have you ever felt ugly? Oof. Have you ever felt like a failure? Then this song's for you. Let there be warmth and comfort. Let there be cool and still. Let there be calm and focus. Let there be strength and skill. Let there be piercing beauty. Let there be great success. Let there be sweet surrender. Let there be tenderness. Let there be peace eternal. Let there be love. Let there be acts of kindness to soothe an aching heart. Let there be sweet forgiveness to heal those torn apart. Let there be quiet moments to ease the daily grind. Let there be gentle wisdom to calm a troubled mind. there be quiet moments to ease the daily grind. Let there be gentle wisdom to calm a troubled mind. Let there be peace eternal. Let there be love. Let there be love. Let there be love.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dream Band. This is our music director, Gilman Carver, and the fabulous Al Yankee. All right, good. As the dry ice comes up, I'm making my way to the top. My name, you know what we're talking about today? Does anybody know? It's one of my favorite topics, healing. Is that your favorite topic too? All right. So I'm going to introduce myself. Brother Mark, I'm a practitioner emeritus, served different science and mind centers for over 20 years. Now here for the since 2014, so about 12 years here. And maybe the last 3 or 4 more than you might want on a Sunday, right? But I'm glad you're all here. Look at the tables are full. A couple people missed their reservations. But you're always welcome. Call in and book your reservations, right? So healing, this is such an important topic. I have a brief video that's a little sarcastic from Bashar, but we're going to play that in a minute. I have a few quotes I want to talk about first, and I'm just going to speak from my heart for a moment about healing. Has anybody here had an experience where you've had to go through a healing? Yeah, so you know, you had to go through a healing. It's a process. In the divine, in the absolute, it can be also immediate. There have been instantaneous healings. There have been people who have healed themselves of even what some people might have diagnosed or a prognosis that might have been considered fatal. One I remember reading about was a cancer patient who just was asked to be sat on a beach in the sand and did some type of meditations to do with the water, the waves, the ocean, and experienced a healing. You may even know in your own life about a healing that you've had or seen something that you thought would heal, wouldn't heal, and it did. I just cut myself today, so I'm hoping that heals. And I'm wondering, is that why I cut myself? I don't know. Is it? Because I was just putting the room back together from when other people come to use our sanctuary space. And then I just noticed somebody wanted to be my blood brother today or something. And there you go. So I'll have a healing eventually. It's not as dramatic as some. And what I want to say about healing is I want you to leave here with a word that rhymes with healing, but that you could take easily with you. And it's the word revealing. So there's some people in science and mind centers or centers I've heard where they said there really isn't any healing, there's a revealing. Because the healing or the health or the wholeness is part of the absolute. It's in the isness, it's in the absolute of God, of spirit, of the universe, of all the goodness that there always is happening. And it's for us to align with it. So that's why sometimes it's a process. And in our teaching, we have a most powerful affirmations that we say here. I've said it multiple times from here, that I always believe in perfect assimilation, perfect elimination, right? If we're taking food, if we're taking herbs, if we're taking treatments, it doesn't matter. We believe in all modalities of healing, whether they're Eastern, Western, whatever you choose and proclaim and decide for yourself. So I want you to consider using the affirmation of perfect assimilation, perfect elimination. Even when we're ingesting whatever it is, it can be liquid, it can be food. We want to allow the parts that are the highest and best good for ourselves to align with that, and anything else to slip away with ease and grace. Some people who are really powerful healers turn their donut into a broccoli and then they ingest it. But it still tastes like a donut. You get where I'm going with all this? Yes. So when we're thinking of healing, as we leave today, most people are going to think about the word that rhymes with healing, starts with the R. It is? Yeah, it's a revealing. Now, it can be instantaneous. There's some really powerful quotes. One of them was really short. Oh, there it is. And it's from the Buddha. Pain is certain, suffering is optional. Did you like that one? I love the squad's back. Thank you, squad. Another one from the Buddha. Each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. This is from Jack Kornfield, Freedom from Suffering. Freedom from suffering is possible when we let go of our reactions, release our fear and grasping, and come to inner peace amidst all things. More? Are you having a moment? Are you having a revealing? All right. Very good. So there's a story I want to tell before I go to the video. And I've told it before, but I'm going to tell it again because it was before I knew anything about science of mind. It's, do you remember the Golden Girls where the Estelle Getty character, is that Sophia? She would say, Sicily, 1925. So I'm going to call for it, Pasadena, 1995. So this is before I took a science of mind class. So one of my first loves passed from complications due to AIDS or HIV. There's not really an AIDS, it's HIV related. And called me around Easter and said, good news. We weren't together at the time, but they said, good news, I'm healed. I said, fantastic. Well, the problem was like incontinence. I know it's disgusting that I'm talking about it at church. Put down your food. The main doctor, who was, some people think, took credit for whatever, finding either a cure or whatever, was a very famous doctor, was away on vacation, but the doctor on his team said, if you take this treatment and this medication, this will heal this problem. And it did. So he had his bags packed, just like Sophia might, ready for a trip, to get out of the hospital. That's good, right? The other doctor comes back in town and says, that's not going to work. And the patient, my Tony, said he believed that. Never got out of the hospital, went from a regular hospital room to ICU, wanted to come home, asked me if it's too late to go to Disneyland with his niece and nephews. Needed by that time like maybe 50 canisters of oxygen to make it through one day. And I had to say to them, let it go, let it be. This is before any class in science of mind. So the reason I'm telling the story again, even though I've told it maybe a couple times, because I'm kind of private in some things, was it's the best example of how we use the principles of science of mind in our own healing. It's what do you believe about what you're ingesting as the medication and the treatment, right? He had a healing. Did he believe it in the way we believe it as people in science of mind? Or did he believe it in his own? And I'm not judging because I didn't even take one class before all this happened. It's part of my journey of being led to finding the teachings of this to try to make sense of some of this and some of the other things that I've spoken about. Who do you believe? So he believed the doctor and there's a principle in science of mind we know, principle of mental equivalence, right? If you believe it at 100%, it can then manifest and demonstrate at 100%. So he believed what the doctor told him, so he had an intermediary at 100%, so he had a healing at 100%, bags packed, ready to go home before Easter. And then the other doctor comes in, Poopa's the other doctor on the team, and then completely went like, I'm out. And that's okay. I mean, when somebody's out, I remember, not being able to grasp this and kind of being like huffing out of the ICU, and there's a big Hawaiian dude sitting in the chairs right outside the ICU, and he says to me, he doesn't know me, and says, what are you so worried about? He goes, they're the lucky one. He's the lucky one, because he gets to go. And I'm like, dude, that's kind of personal to say to somebody you don't know. But I just let it be, because I think if all things are a blessing, that was what I needed to hear at the moment. But obviously, I could have punched him. I didn't. I just they don't even really know the whole situation. Oh, I think I know why. Because I said, I think I was trying to say to the nurses, how does somebody, I think I was such a little smart ass then. I said, how does somebody die of diarrhea or something? Something stupid like that. Because I was 30-something years old. You can't cure that. Anyway, it's this idea that who do we believe when we're looking for our healing? Okay, so I think I made a couple points. I'm not sure I need to add a lot more, but I do have a bunch more notes, so I'm going to do some of it. From the textbook on physical perfection in the science of mind, I found Eileen's notes, and I cut out that one little paragraph. I'm going to read it. If one would take time once a day at least to let go of all that is not true and lay hold of reality with a capital R, let go of doubt, distrust, worry, condemnation, and fear, and lay hold of life in its expressions of beauty, truth, and wholeness, in our mental congestion then would be healed. Do I need to repeat it, or did you get it? Okay, I'm going to repeat it, and I want you to actually grasp it. When you do, just go like that. If one would take time once a day at least to let go of all that is not true and lay hold of reality, capital R, let go of doubt, distrust, worry, condemnation, and fear, and lay hold of life, capital L, in its expressions of beauty, truth, and wholeness, his mental or her mental or their mental congestion would be healed. Did you catch it? Keep the mind and body open to the reception of truth, capital T. It is this static, fixed, inflexible outlook which produces a tendency on the part of the body and its muscles and functions to become tense and underactive. Hold steadfastly to the thought and allow the free flow of life essence in and through you, and your body will respond to its healing activity. Inaction will quickly disappear into its native nothingness in the rhythm and harmony of all your bodily functions. To me, it just seemed like a spiritual colonic. Isn't that what we do and say every time you've ever come here? We're going to affirm all that is for our highest and best good, and we're going to bless and release, bless and release, bless and release all that no longer serves us, all, whether it's known or unknown. I think that's very important. I think that I told you a time where I went for a test, remember? And I was sure it was going to be an awful result. I mean, I was positive. Because anybody who does a biopsy that is like, you know what I'm talking about if you're an older person of a certain age, or don't do that to me. And nobody told me about it, nobody warned me. And I thought for sure it's going to be whatever. And then they make you come in the office before they tell you. They can't just tell you. It's like, I'm a grown person, tell me. Email me, text me, call me. Why are you making me come in there to just hear what it is that you want to say? And it was the opposite. I was fine. I'm like, do you think I'm ever going to let them do another test to me? Hell no. I'm going to listen to the Hawaiian guy. Because, no, you're not going to butcher me and not tell me and not warn me. All right. Healing. Let's play the video because I think it's kind of funny. And I love, Bashar, if you don't know, is the channel through Daryl Anka. This is Daryl Anka. He allows a extraterrestrial Bashar to give him messages and to do talks. And if you want to see them, I think they're going to be in Sedona pretty soon. Here you go. It's very short, very sarcastic, just like me. seed, soil, plant, right? The plant is manifest. This is the subconscious in the middle. So we have to weed the doubts, fears, worries in this middle part to have it produce what we want it to produce. And allow your outer eyes to close if you want. Just take this in. The realization method is one whereby the practitioner realizes within themselves the perfect state of the person they are praying about. If the practitioner arrives at a perfect embodiment of the idea without confusion or doubt, it will at once produce a healing. Treatment is for the purpose of inducing an inner realization of perfection in the mentality of the practitioner, which inner realization, acting through mind, operates through the patient or the one you're speaking about. Got it? Okay. Come back to me. On page 71, here's 171, here's an example. Let us suppose Mary is sick and John is the practitioner. Well, why don't we reverse that and suppose John is sick and Mary is the practitioner? She comes to him, and I'm just going to say they confirm their pronouns, saying, I am sick. He understands the power of mind. She does not understand it. He does not try to hold a thought over her or for her, nor suggest one to her. He speaks her name and makes his declarations about this name. He contradicts what appears to be wrong and declares the truth about her. So what happens? His word, operative through universal mind, sets a law in motion on the subjective side of life, which objectifies through her body as healing. Did you catch it? This to me is so important. Do you want me to do it one more time? All right, allow your outer eyes to close and just try to take this in. I'm just going to leave it as they wrote it, even though it's a little sexist. And the word patient was used 100-some years ago, but really it's just the person we're praying about. Let us suppose Mary is sick and John is the practitioner. She comes to him saying, I am sick. He understands the power of mind. She does not understand it. He does not try to hold a thought over her or for her, nor suggest one to her. He speaks her name and makes his declarations about this name. He contradicts what appears to be wrong and declares the truth about her. What happens? His word, operated through universal mind, sets a law in motion on the subjective side of life, which objectifies through her body as healing. Okay. All right, come back to me. So what's the truth? So if there's, a lot of times it's kind of odd, but we hear the phrase here, one mind, one life, there's one. So it's saying what's known once somewhere is known everywhere. And this is kind of important because a lot of people call about prayer, don't they? And I'm going to tell you what, almost, not always, but the 80-some% of the prayers are about, guess what? Healing. Maybe that's why it's my favorite. What really angers me is when I see practitioners, maybe what I would say, I'm going to judge and say, you can't know the truth for me. You can know it about me. I just sent a worldwide email where somebody was sure they were trained in Europe that they could know the truth for me. And I'm in a room with them about to explode, saying, if you were in a panel in America and I was on your panel and you said a prayer that way, we would not grant you the RScP status. At least not when I was trained and where I was trained. From Agape, Reverend Michael Beckwith, long time. This is a big deal. You can't know the truth for someone else. You can know it about them. When I stand up here, all I see is spirit in form and in flesh, despite and including anything and everything any of us may be going through individually. That's a lot. That's like a Ferris wheel of things. And it's pretty easy when you just see You know, I am perfect, I am whole, I am complete, nothing missing, lacking, needing, nor wanting. I am the emanation of the Most High God. I'm a masterpiece of... Do you believe all that stuff about yourself? Let's say some of that and know that anytime we need a healing, it's a revealing. And at the same time, am I allowed to say one thing, Bob? Am I allowed to say... Okay. So if something happens that all we can say is there anything I'm to learn from this? And that's it. You know, if there's some things that happen to us where we wish they didn't happen, but thank goodness that in the universal mind and intelligence, there's a anti-whatever to get healed. And of course, we're going to go take that. We're not, you know, so let's go through with this. If something traumatic happens to us, a lot of times people are offered to go in an ambulance for a ride, but some decline it, right? You can decline to go. Sometimes you might want to use your intuition to go. And if there's certainly an anti-something to something you need, I say take it and bless it. And then I bless all the people serving you. Bless any rehabilitation you need. Bless it all. Name it good and very good. If there's something to be in the stillness, ask, you know, is this to teach me anything? And maybe not. Maybe it's just, okay, dumb luck. I was here at that time, a car hit me or did whatever it is. Something bit me, whatever it is. I didn't tell you the story, but I'll just make it more about me than anybody in the room. I saw two big dogs on Oak Valley Parkway. You know that's like a highway, right? I'm heading home. I'm like, damn. They're just walking themselves. They're really running themselves on the sidewalk. I've also seen a dog struck before there. So there was a smaller dog. So I said, okay, Ed, pull over. I'm going to get out of the car. I try to help the dogs to get in the car. They have no leash. I didn't have the leash. I grabbed one by the collar. It was so big, it pulled me. And the car door in the back was open, and I just split my head open here on the, you know, the bottom of the metal of the car door? But the dogs lived around the corner. The lazy people never walked their ass, so like, okay. So we drove them home. The guy looks at me completely bloody, and then now I have to figure out how to go get staples in my head. Okay, so what's the moral of the story? Now I just pray about the dogs. I can't stop anymore in my car. I mean, I did my part. And if I see a picture of a cat that looks like the cat that's laying in I call the place and I say, look, it could be your cat, come see, don't, you know. I can't go get it. That dog was so strong. We never had a huge dog. It just dragged me into the bottom of the metal of the car door. And it happened in a minute. And then you deny it. Like the first thing that happens, you deny it. This didn't happen. My head's not cut open. I'm not bloody. I'm not going to end up in the ER. Untrue, untrue, untrue. All those things are untrue. All right. Are you ready for some affirmations? And then let's get the dream band up in place when you're ready. It'll be just a little bit because I want it, if you don't mind, do you mind playing if you want to, if you choose to? I love the flute when you're here, man. And I'm going to do a reading on a closing, but we're going to do some affirmations. Ready? I am healthy, whole, and well. I am healthy, whole, and well. Okay, is that the best you got? Because the way this all works, too, is when you express it and proclaim it at 100%, it can work at 100%. I am healthy, not yet, whole and well. It's going to be the closing. All right, so that's between you and Spirit, because remember I told you I was going to develop in my phone an app where I can just swipe your third eye forehead, and I know that Gilman said it was 63%, and Gene said it with 98%. And so that means 98% manifests at 98%. Got it? You could start at 0. There's no judgment. Every cell performs its perfect work with ease. Every cell performs its perfect work with ease. Every heartbeat reminds me that life flows through me in perfect harmony. Every breath fills me with fresh life. Perfect health is my natural state. Others remark on how vibrant I appear. I love that one. I no longer carry yesterday into today. I'm still working on that. I tried to remind Ed of something that happened yesterday, and when I woke up today, he goes, nothing I could do about that. That's yesterday. I am strong and peaceful. I am energetic, whole, and free. I accept my wholeness. I am healthy, whole, and deeply grateful. All right. Now, this is a long ending. Are you ready for it? I'm not sure I should do it, but I'm going to do it. All right. It mentions a word, and I want to see if anybody, because we add to our spiritual lexicon here quite often. The word is pronoia. Don't look at your phones. P-R-O-N-O-I-A. Pronoia. Does anybody know what that is? Neither did I. So, it's a state of mind that is the opposite of paranoia. I love that. Because in science of mind, don't we always say, or many times say, that the universe is always conspiring for my highest and best good? And you're like, is it? Right. Is it?
It is.
It is? Even so, how is it when my head is cracked on the bottom of my car that it was? Therein lies the philosophical question for the day. It might be, slow down, dude. It's not your job to save everybody. Or, who knows? Or maybe it was my job. I felt it was my job. Hey, there we go. And also, thank goodness they could staple it. Right? No, it's all good. Keep going. Don't lose me. So, do you want to hear? This was scary about the definition of paranoia. All right. A mental disorder characterized by systematic delusions and the projections of personal conflict. Delusions ascribed by the hostility of others or persecution. Baseless or excessive suspicion of the motives of others. Others plotting to harm. That's part of it. So, I'm going to do a closing. I'm going to invite you to allow your outer eyes to close if you want. Al is going to do whatever Al wants to do, including if it's nothing. And just take this in. It's the closing for today's talk on healing. Did everybody receive a little something? Yeah. If we went back to the beginning and rewound, do we know that we're going to walk out of here with the idea that in addition to healing, it starts with the R and it rhymes. It's called revealing. And then you don't judge it, you just simply allow it to reveal itself. And also there's a spiritual alignment that's happening in the revealing. Everything I'm saying can be true for any other spiritual quality that we think is absent. It could be any other thing. Try it. It works. Ready? And you're happy because it's the ending. Stay for food after. It's a little long, so I'm going to read it fast. Let me see who wrote this. Did anybody write this? Nope. Yes. Coach Montas, M-A-N-T-A-S from Facebook. I love me my Facebook posts. The sacred trust that life is working with you, not against you. Not because every experience feels pleasant, not because every chapter unfolds according to your plans, not because suffering magically disappears, but because something deeper within you recognizes that even life's disruptions may carry hidden wisdom. Pronoia is the quiet belief that beneath the apparent chaos, there's an intelligence moving through your journey. A wisdom larger than your current perspective, a pattern you cannot yet fully see, a deeper order concealed within temporary uncertainty. It's the soul's willingness to trust the unfolding before understanding it. To believe that not every closed door is rejection, not every delay is denial, not every ending is loss. Sometimes the path disappears because another is being revealed. Sometimes what falls apart was never meant to carry you where your soul is trying to go. And sometimes the things you desperately wanted to become or wanted become the very things you later thank life for withholding. That's perfect. The ego struggles with pronoia. It wants immediate answers, immediate certainty, immediate evidence. It demands to know why. It wants guarantees before trust, proof before surrender, visibility before faith. But the soul understands something the ego often cannot, that some of life's greatest gifts arise disguised as interruptions. That clarity frequently emerges after confusion. That growth often begins where uncertainty ends. And that many of the most meaningful chapters of life only make sense in hindsight. Pronoia is not blind optimism. It does not deny pain. It does not pretend hardship is easy. It does not ignore grief, disappointment, heartbreak, or uncertainty. Instead, it allows those experiences to exist while holding a deeper trust beneath them. A trust that says, this moment may not make sense yet. I may not understand what is being woven, but I refuse to believe that every difficulty is meaningless. There's a profound strength in this perspective because it transforms waiting into preparation, setbacks into redirection, challenges into opportunities for expansion, not through fantasy, but through a willingness to remain open to possibilities larger than immediate appearances. Pronoia invites you to consider that life may be supporting your evolution in ways you cannot yet perceive. That certain people had to leave. Certain plans had to collapse. Certain illusions had to dissolve. Not to harm you, but to guide you closer to what is real, closer to what aligns, closer to what genuinely belongs. This is why pronoia feels less like belief and more like remembrance. A remembering that your life is not random, that your existence carries meaning, that your path, however uncertain it appears, is still unfolding, and that what is truly meant for you does not require endless struggle to force into existence. The soul does not need to know every step ahead. It simply needs to trust to take the next one. Because pronoia is not certainty, it is relationship. A relationship with mystery, a relationship with life, a relationship with the possibility that something benevolent may be quietly working behind the scenes of your becoming. And perhaps that is the greatest gift of all. To move through uncertainty without losing hope. To walk through darkness without assuming the light has vanished. To trust that even now, in ways you cannot yet see, life may be arranging, preparing, clearing, and aligning far more than you realize. Looking back on your life, what event once felt like a painful setback, but later revealed itself to be a necessary redirection towards something better? And so it is. All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time and attention. I believe we have a musical number by the Dream Band. Let's give it up for the Dream Band.
Tuned by Johnny Nasher. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, pronoia day. Think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. Gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, yeah, bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. Oh, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, 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 pronoia day. Gonna be a bright, yeah, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, yeah, bright, sunshiny day.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dream Band. And give it up for, again, Al Yankee and Gilman Carver. I want to thank you guys for your loyalty, your love, and your consistency, man. You make it so special. Isn't it special to have live music? I'm going to tell you, centers our size, as you know, often just go with like a video clip. And you guys are here rehearsing, giving, and then, oh, did I say giving? And more giving. So I love you. I thank you. Do you guys love them? Let's thank them. Gilman Carver, Al Yankee. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. If I had a heart. No, I'm kidding. I had that removed. I had that removed in like 2006. Okay. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. All right, so now it's time for the offering. So it's our time of conscious giving. The usher's going to go around. I'm going to invite everybody to give more without breaking. This center's served the community 72 plus years, so let's see it serve at another 72 plus years. Extra giving today after your initial giving goes in the Lucite box. It's for our 2 centers in Ukraine as we prepare for the upcoming fall fundraiser, which will be in the announcements for our 2 sister centers in Ukraine. All right, and there's an affirmation that goes along with the offering if you choose. You only say affirmations if you believe them. It goes like this. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great work in the world. And it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is. I already put my Ukraine.
Thank you for giving. Thank you for receiving. And thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing. And thank you for believing. Thank you for being who you are. The universe universe is flowing with love that's ever growing. And you are the vessel of that love. So thank you for caring. Bless you for your sharing. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being who you are.
And I invite the congregation now, we outstretch our hands toward the offerings received. See them magnify and multiply to be sufficient to sustain our spiritual community for the next 72 plus years. Can you see it? Anything that does not match that frequency slips away with ease and grace. Let it go. We know that the divine is our source, supply, and sufficiency. I am healed and I am revealed. Just say it. I am healed and revealed. I let it be. Together we say, and so it is. Holly's going to come up for our announcements, and thank you everybody for your time and attention.
Tomorrow, Monday, August 3rd, is the Divine Feminine Circle from 10 to 11:30 a.m., lovingly facilitated in our sanctuary by practitioners Susie Ammons and Gail Yandel. Monday, August 17th, from 6 to 9 p.m. is the next Tao Te Ching Book Club meeting here at the back conference table, facilitated by practitioner Jim Crump. And finally, mark your calendar for Friday, September 18th to join us right here for our next fundraising concert for our two sister centers in Ukraine, the Fall Concert. Please spread the word on your social media and with your friends and family groups so we can raise a record amount of money to share. You are invited to rise for the closing song, and thank you for being here with us today. Yay!
I used to think I'd always be alone, separate, misunderstood. I spent my days in quiet desperation, but on the outside, things looked good. Then I discovered the error of my thinking, the lie at the base of all my fears. So simple that it turned my world around. But why did it take so many years? Now I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am going with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am going with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. There is no separation, no matter what it looks like. No separation, no matter what they say. No separation except what I imagine. And I imagine separation's gone away. Now I am walking with my eyes wide open. Every possibility leaves wide open. I embrace them with my arms wide open.